Welcome as we kick off the 40th anniversary of the You Can Share Fund Drive this year with the South Plains Food Bank. I'm Christy Harton alongside Case Wilbanks. We are live at the United at 82nd in Frankfort. It's hard to believe it's been 40 years of a need here on the South Plains.
And this truly is the South Plains Food Bank, serving 20 counties on the South Plains. It's not just for folks here in Lubbock, so that's why the need is great, but what a great impact the South Plains Food Bank makes on the South Plains with the folks who donate every year.
You know, today's December 5th, and so far the South Plains Food Bank has already received 1,400 applications for those Christmas boxes, and each year we give about 3,500 away. I talked to Dina Jeffries, the CEO, earlier, and she basically said we can do it, but we need the money. And that's where people come into play right now.
And we are asking for those monetary donations because $1 creates 3 meals for people in need here on the South Plains. So your dollar really goes far and makes a huge impact.
Easy way to donate. You can go to kcbd.com/YouCanShare. We've got the live or the auction going on right now. You can also donate on the website. As easy as donating $1, as Case just mentioned, it turns into 3 meals. We're going to get into something pretty exciting. This is the kickoff to our 40th year. And Pauline is with the Chamber Ambassadors, and we're going to cut a ribbon for the 40th year of the You Can Share Fund Drive.
Yeah, normally we're out here doing this for new businesses, but how exciting is it to be here for 40 years of the South Plains Food Bank? We're excited. And I'm going to introduce Travis Johnson. He is the chairman of the board for the food bank, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the history and what's going on today.
Okay, Travis, thank you.
All right, so we've this all started in 1983 by Skip Watson, and we actually have his wife here with us, Cindy, who's going to do our ribbon cutting. She's surrounded by her family. We've got our friends from the Chamber, we've got Lubbock Police, we've got our City Council, friends from United, of course, and Texas Tech with us, and I hope I'm not leaving anybody off, but we've been so blessed here for the last 40 years, but we still have that need here in the South Plains to raise money. And as you've already said, for every dollar that is donated, that provides 3 meals to those that are in need here in the South Plains. You can go to our website, spfb.org, to make that donation. We would love to see you out here at 82nd in Frankfort at the United here. And yeah, just celebrate the You Can Share and the history of the food bank.
Okay, Pauline, you ready?
All right, I'm ready. Are you guys ready to cut a ribbon? Yeah! Let's go!
Woo! Thank you so much. You know, we could not have done this for 40 years without United. And Sydney, thank you so much. It started in a United parking lot, and 40 years later, we're still in a United parking lot. Why has United been such just a spirit fighter for the food bank?
You know, we can't think of a greater cause. We know that food insecurity on the South Plains is a real issue. And I think with all the things going on in the last 2 or 3 years, that is probably even more so. And, you know, we're in the people business, and we think there's not a greater need that we could do to help support the folks in our community. So we've been glad to be part of it the last 40 years.
We are so thankful. You're kicking it off with a $15,000 check, and this is to match money.
This is going to match the first $15,000 given in our stores. So all of our local area Uniteds, rural communities in town, United, Market Street, Amigos, please go by, help the cause, donate. We'll be taking scan tags through next Sunday, so please get by and support it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting us take over your parking lot for a week in December. This will go far, and we truly could not have done this for 40 years without United's support and everything else you do for us.
Well, we're glad to do it, and we appreciate y'all supporting that partnership. It's been a great partnership.
Thank you so much, United. Case.
Thank you, Christy. And we mentioned Texas Tech a minute ago. We can't do it without the monetary donations, but we also can't do it without the volunteers. And Texas Tech is putting a big emphasis on volunteerism this year for the Centennial Celebration. Blaine Beal here he's the director of Centennial Celebrations. Why make volunteerism part of celebrating Texas Tech 100 years?
Well, you know, volunteerism and service is really at the heart of what we do at Texas Tech. And, you know, when we began planning our Centennial Celebration, we just didn't want to have a year of parties, Chase. We wanted to do something substantive in our community, and we knew that making the call out to all of our Red Raiders, both alumni and faculty and staff and students, and challenging them to a big goal of 1 million hours of volunteerism and service would be something that we could be really proud of when our celebration was over.
And you guys have already made a huge dent in that 1 million hours just at the South Plains Food Bank this year. Tell us about all the students and faculty who have come together to volunteer.
Well, I'm pleased to say that so far this year, over 7,000 faculty, staff, and students have volunteered at the South Plains Food Bank and contributed more than 30,000 hours. You know, working in our community, again, is so very important to us. Lubbock and this city gives so much to the university, and so it's a great honor and a great privilege for us to be able to give back.
And it is so wonderful to see all those students, the athletic teams that go by the South Plains Food Bank who help every single day, and every single hour counts along with those donations. So thank you to Texas Tech and for doing that as well. Christy, it truly does take the whole community to serve the South Plains here at the food bank.
You know, we are talking about what all Texas Tech has done for the food bank and how many hours and donations they've done. You know, 75% of our schools on the South Plains are food insecure, and just in the past year, in 2022, we've seen a 70% increase in the need. But we have an incentive for you to donate. Let's say you have a business. Donate $250, and we're going to give you 25 shirts. And this coming Friday, we want everyone to wear their food bank shirts to support the South Plains Food Bank, and you can share. You can have a little fun with your group as well, but, you know, donating that money to really help your neighbors.
That $250 is 750 meals for those children that are in our schools that go hungry every single day, the seniors who are at home wondering when their next meal is going to come, where they're going to get that next meal. So supporting the South Plains Food Bank helps those folks all across the South Plains, and it would be great to see everyone on Friday in those shirts across the community.
That would be fantastic. Again, Chamber, thank you so much for recognizing our 40th year for the You Can Share food drive and the fund drive. You know, we say it every year that we wish that the need wasn't here, but it is, and we have that way to meet the need by your donations, and we are so thankful for those. We've got some great auction items that are on our silent auction right now, kcbd.com/you can share. It's an easy way that you can give and get a little at the same time. We'll send it back to the studio.